Coming up next, I'm giving y'all this prison story about the time I got my ass whooped real good. Playing stupid games, I got a stupid prize. Stay tuned to the Jersey Street Corner Prison Talk Show.
It's JS Corner from the prison story massacres. I be telling stories about the pushers and the traffickers, trying to keep the YNs away from the bandits. Don't eat the honey bun, don't drink the coke, don't become another victim or the butt of a joke. Don't close both eyes when you sleep or get choked. When you go to the mess hall, sit with your team, cause if you sit with some punk boy, you can get seen.
Hey man, throw your hands up, man. Throw your hands up, man. Man, back up, man. I ain't trying to wrestle, man. Back up. Back up, man. I ain't trying to wrestle. Throw your hands, fool. Throw your hands. What up, what up, what up? We are back. Who am I? Jersey Street Corner, and this is the Prison Talk Show, people. So let's get into it. Alright, y'all. Now, this went down at Greenville, North Carolina. Prison. Picture it. This inmate I'm going to tell y'all about, well, he's not just a regular inmate. Rudy was a cornbread-eating, hog-maw and chitlin with the soggy okra kind of guy. This guy looked like he ate raw potatoes for breakfast. Rudy was from a little-ass town called Harlow. I'm not sure about now, but I've been there before, and it was all dirt roads and woods. I had family down there, so I would pass through here and there. And every time I went through there, those damn Southern boys want to fight. They hated guys from New York. And man, I'm talking from a young age, and it kept going on and on and on, never stopped. But when they said fight, they don't mean box. They want to wrestle. Not wrestle, they want to wrestle. And it always involved dirt and mud. Well, now, that's how Rudy was. If he had a problem with you, he'd want to wrestle. And he was good at it. Supposedly, he did it in school before he dropped out to hijack trucks. Now, I should have known better, jailing on his country ass, but that's a part of prison. We would make little jokes about everyone. Eventually, you get down and start making your own jokes. Not Gator. He ain't find shit funny. He gave me a stare down, let me know he wasn't gonna forget. And yeah, I called him Gator. That was his nickname, Gator. Rudy was his real name. Now, every time I cross paths with Gator, this guy, he'd give me a stare down. He obviously felt some type of way about the jokes I made. I said stuff similar to what I said in the beginning about him eating cornbread and potatoes and all that stuff and living on a farm and riding horses to school and all types of crazy stuff. I said the guy had a side of pig, not a side of bacon. The guy would eat a side of pig for breakfast on Sunday. I mean, now, he wasn't fat. He was just a powerhouse. He was pretty big. And I should have known that a lot of those big guys, they get in their feelings real quick. So I could have took it a little easier on the jokes. But if y'all been watching me and listening to the stories, y'all know I'm the biggest troll ever, and that just wasn't going to happen. Instead of slowing down, I start cranking out more jokes, more beatdowns and funny comments about this guy every time I saw him. And the crazy thing was, there was no animosity. I didn't dislike him or nothing like that, or test his gangster. It was just the fact that it simply worked. People laughed. I laughed. Everybody was entertained. And that's just what it was. Now that I'm older, I'm thinking like, damn, that was all at the expense of somebody else's, psyche. And I feel bad about that. But at the time, it was what it was. Well, it don't even matter because, shit, Gator taught me a lesson anyway. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. Slow down, y'all. Yo, hit that like button, matter of fact. If you in here and you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button. Alright? Subscribe to the channel and share it. Let's get some hype action going. Alright. Now, out on Big Yard, everybody walking the track, people out there lifting weights, doing their thing. As usual, Big Gator over there at the weight pile. And as I'm walking by on the track, I'm walking with my little group of homeboys. I'm saying little slick things under my breath, loud enough for people to hear it as I'm approaching the curb. Look at that potato eating nigga. Potato head ass. How many plates of breakfast you had this morning? How many people you stove? And you know, everybody over there at the weight pile laughing. They cracking up. And I'm like, yeah, big old thief. Know you be running down on people in the morning for them breakfast trays. You ain't giving them straight trays up. State trays got him all buff. So now, dude that's walking with me like, yo, chill out, man, chill out. I think you might be doing too much, man. You might be taking it a little too far. And I'm like, man, come on, man. He know I'm just messing with him, man. He gotta know I'm just messing with him. And dude I was walking with was like, but you don't even know him like that. Like, you wild, yo, you wild. I don't even know what to say, man. Like, you gonna put everybody in a situation where we gonna have to intervene and do something. Cause I'm telling you, this gonna go way too far. You saw the way he looked at you last time when we was in the pod. So I'm like, alright, bet, whatever. So now I already decided I'm not gonna say nothing else to Big Gator. Bump it. It's over. I had my fun. I'm done with it. But little I know, it's too late. The damage is done. His ego is already hurt. He's already feeling some type of way that the people that he lift weights with was just laughing at him. People in the pod was laughing at him. And if he would have just took a little bit of time to realize it was all in good fun, and it was honestly a compliment, saying dude was big as hell, like you look like you eat potatoes for breakfast because you big as hell. Wasn't no shade, but the fact that people was laughing. And sidebar, y'all, in prison, playing stupid games, you will get stupid answers. You will get those ridiculous prizes you so long for. So don't mess with people you don't know. Don't mess with nobody's ego. Just keep your mouth closed. Trying to be a funny guy in prison, well, let's just say prison ain't a funny situation. Don't nobody really want to laugh in prison. So you'd be better off just keeping yourself. Now I'm headed back to the pod, and I got this feeling like eyes is on me. You know that feeling like when you smoke a little bud right before you go to work, and you get there and it feel like everybody is staring at you. I got that feeling. Now, I get back to my cell. We lock in for count. And my cellmate, he's like, yo, you know what they saying out there, right? I'm like, man, what you talking about now, man? Because he always talking about some drama. He like, yeah, everybody out there talking about Big Gator ain't like how you been disrespecting him, and he want to get at you. And I'm like, Gator want to get at me? And then obviously I'm a lot smaller than him, and I'm like, nah, you bugging, you capping. He like, nah, he for real, he don't care. Y'all not the same size. He talking about he gonna teach you a lesson to keep running your mouth. And I'm like, but I was just joking. Like, everybody know that. Yeah, everybody know that, but he don't care. To him, it wasn't no joke because everybody laughed in his face. And to him, that was just total disrespect. So, all I'm saying is watch your back. Because dude looking for you. You know what I mean? So I'm like, alright, bet, alright. Damn. So, in the back of my head, I'm already like, alright, what I'm gonna do? Should I bring a banger with me? Should I just fight him straight up? Now, I'm assuming that if we box, maybe I got a chance to get this dude, even though he bigger. If we box, I could probably outbox him or outdance him. My footwork is pretty good. My handwork is pretty good. But Gator don't box. And I didn't find this out until we got in the situation. Like I said, y'all, Gator's one of them down south boys right off a farm. And them farm boys don't box. They wrestle. So, when it came down to it, y'all, Gator caught me in the day room. And he politely tapped me on my shoulder, looked at me, and said, "You know what time it is," and pointed to the bathroom. I'm like, I bet. So I head on back there to the bathroom. And, I'm being cautious, making sure he ain't waiting for me in the entranceway to sneak me as soon as I walk in there, nothing like that. I take my shirt off, and we square up. Now, from the start of the fight, it looked like Gator might want to box. He had his hands up. Little do I know, that was just a maneuver. He had his hands up so it'd be easier for him to grab me. Now, I got my boxer stance up, and I'm ready to start throwing with him. And right away, he keep trying to come in and scoop me. And I back up, and I'm punching down every time he come in. Doom! Doom! Tagging him on his shoulder or side of his face. I'm like, back up, dude. Back up. I ain't trying to do no wrestling. I ain't wrestling. This is a bathroom. I ain't wrestling on this nasty ass floor. I ain't trying to do that shit. Box, nigga, box. Now I'm trying to throw at him. I'm trying to swing. He moving around. And he not as fast as me, but he's heavy. I don't know if you understand it. Like, so when he puts his momentum forward, the pure weight of him connecting, let's say pushing you to a wall, is like, boom, you feel it. You got to keep this big dude up off you by any means possible. Now, this definitely was one of the dumbest fights I've ever gotten into in prison, and one of the most disgusting for me. When I say this prison floor was nasty, that's just what I saw. Who knows the parasites and bacteria that I couldn't see on this prison floor. I mean, obviously, inmates don't care if they piss go in the hole or not. Inmates pissing on the floor and doing various other activities in that bathroom. Well, let's speed this story up, y'all. This guy, Gator, got to wrestling me. He got a hold of me, slammed me on that nasty floor, and when I say I don't think I've ever been contoured and stretched and bended around like a pretzel in my life until I met Gator. This guy did wrestling moves on me I didn't know existed. It was some that put me in positions I couldn't breathe. Some felt like my bone was about to snap right out of my collar. Oh, this guy kept twisting me up. It was like origami. He was having fun twisting me up in different positions and locking me up and having me sit there and let me go, yo. Let me go. Come on, yo. Let me go. Yeah, my bad. My bad. You know I was just messing with you, man. You know I was just messing around, man. I'll tell the whole pod. My bad. You got it. You got it. Chill. Chill. And now, at this point, I'm not thinking clearly. The adrenaline's rushing. I'm getting my ass whooped, twisted up like a pretzel, not realizing that, well, Gator, he wasn't trying to hurt me. He was doing exactly what he told everybody he was going to do, teaching me a lesson. Oh, it was people watching. It was people in the entranceway of that bathroom watching, and nobody dared intervene because Gator wasn't punching me all in my face. He wasn't punching me all in my stomach. He wasn't slamming me around. You know what I mean? There was barely any blood on either one of us. So, yeah, because I barely got any punches off on Gator. I got a couple off in the beginning, then it was straight to pretzel mode. So, Gator taught me a big lesson that day. And when it was all over, he picked me up off the ground, shook my hand, and said, "Now you know. Now we have an understanding." And I nodded my head and said, "You're exactly right. I understand that I will never make fun of you or anybody double my size again without thinking of the consequences or thinking that everybody's just playing." Because again, people, say it with me. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. So that was just one lesson that I learned in prison. And there were more. Oh, there were more. That's not the only time I got my ass whooped in prison. Trust me, when you're doing a lengthy bid, there's no way you're going to avoid prison fights. It's just part of the game. You're going to win some, and you're probably going to lose a lot. But it is what it is. Listen, if you like stories like this, like, share, subscribe. Get in the comment box, y'all. Hype the video so other people can know exactly what it's like in prison. As usual, I am your boy, Jersey Street Corner. This is the Jersey Street Corner Prison Talk Show, and I'm out.
You a real hater, I'm here to address that. When it comes to storytelling, I'm the best at. You a real hater,